Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're stopping by for the first time or if you're new, my name is Mado, a Nigerian YouTuber based in Zurich, Switzerland. And if you're not, thank you so much for returning to watch my video. I really appreciate, and please, if you've not yet subscribed, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click on the notification bell so that you'll always get notifications whenever I upload a new video so that you don't miss any. So, let's dive right into the video. In my last video where I spoke about what it is like being a black person living here in Switzerland, I made mention of our certificates not being valid. And I know it's sad, it really annoys us, we get angry, we feel sad each time we get this particular statement, or if each time we are being told this, that your certificate is not valid. It's really sad. But do you blame them? In my own situation, in my own case, or if I am to say, I don't really blame them. First of all, look at our society, look at what is happening in Nigeria. Nothing is functioning. I'm sorry to say that, but that's just the truth. The health sector is zero. Okay, let's talk about the health sector. Every year, thousands of doctors are being graduated from Nigerian institutions, tertiary institutions, medical colleges, and all that. But then, look at our president. Once he has a single headache, he travels abroad. He travels abroad every year for all his medical checkups. I've never heard a situation where I say, oh, President Buhari went to this particular hospital in Nigeria. He always travels abroad in the UK. He always travels to UK for his medical checkups. Every time. The dream of every Nigerian woman or every pregnant woman in Nigeria who could afford it, dreams of having their children abroad. Like, given the opportunity, if they are being given the opportunity, if everyone is being given the opportunity, nobody will want to have their child in Nigeria. Does that make sense? Like, okay, a situation whereby we produce doctors every year. We claim that, okay, our doctors come here and say they are educated, and at the end of the day, our government officials travel abroad for their medical checkups. Every pregnant woman's dream is to travel abroad to have their child. What does that say? What is it saying about us? Like, here in Switzerland, if you want to annoy a Swiss person, just tell them you're traveling to the US to have your baby. Like, it drives them crazy, because to them it means, one, you're placing the US hospitals above the ones they have here, and then secondly, they'll ask you, what is it that they have in the US that they don't have here? That is to tell you how good their own hospitals are, because they believe in themselves. They believe that they are equal to the task. They've got what it takes to help a pregnant woman deliver her child. So they don't see the reason why a pregnant woman should travel to the US to have their child. In our own situation, is not the same. It is only in Nigeria where someone who studied microbiology will end up working in the bank, whereas those who studied finance and other related courses don't get any. Instead, they go ahead trying to be independent since the government has failed them. Like, okay, the last time I look at it, the last time I bought a pencil, it was still written made in China. So what exactly do you expect these people to think of us, or to think of our education, when we depend on them for our every need? Go to shops to buy clothes, you will see clothes that are being written made in Bangladesh, made in Morocco, made in Tunisia, but never have I ever seen something, or any clothes, not even a pant, written made in Nigeria. So what exactly are we telling these people? When we depend on them for our every livelihood, just look at it, get a chocolate made in Switzerland, or you get another one, something related made in Nigeria. Everybody would definitely run for the one made in Switzerland. Why neglecting the ones we have that were made in Nigeria? Like, the only thing you can ever see that is being written made in Nigeria in Switzerland is when you go to our Afro shops. That is the only place where you go, and that's the only place where you go and see all this, anything that is made in Nigeria. Every other thing is imported. Does that make sense? Look at it. If the quality of our education is actually good, why do politicians or those who could afford it, well-to-do Nigerians who could afford it, send their children outside Nigeria to get their education, especially university education, university degrees, because they know that the quality of education in Nigeria is a total mess. What do you grade it? On a scale of 0 to 10, what do you grade it? If you are to ask me, well, I'll let my in the comment section. So what do you grade your own? If you're to grade tertiary institutions in Nigeria, especially the government-owned tertiary institutions in Nigeria, or the quality of education in Nigeria, on a scale of 0 to 10, what do you grade it? Never have I know it's not only about Nigeria. I've not also seen anything that is being produced in Ghana, except the foodstuffs that is given to us, given to them by nature as well. Okay, let's talk about what happens in the tertiary institutions. You see a situation whereby a student who calls herself a student, a full-time student, not a part-time student, will miss school up until few days to the examination. Then you see them, sometimes you come to school, let me say a class where only 30 students attend lectures. Then you will be surprised on the day of the examination, you see the whole field to the brim, and you see extra 10 students more, or even more than that, in the examination hall. And you then see someone beside you, ask her, oh, really, are you my classmate? And she'll be like, yes, I'm your classmate. So what does that say? Here in Switzerland, at least if you've been opportune to attend a single course in the abroad, in the West, here in Europe or in the US, you will definitely know that when you compare the educational system in Nigeria and wherever it is you are, you know that they are incomparable. Before a student, like when I was attending my German course, before you miss school, you must inform your teacher, telling them, oh, I wouldn't be coming to school today. You give your reason. And then if a teacher is equally to miss school, this teacher must be replaced immediately. That is to tell you that even if the lecturer is supposed to be in school by 8 and he wouldn't make it, he will definitely inform whoever it is that is in charge of him and tell him, oh, I'm sorry, I wouldn't be able to make it to school today. And automatically they will employ another teacher. They will bring in another teacher who will take over that course to make sure that the students are not idle. Okay, let's take a look at this during lockdown. Okay, of course, students were already on strike, so obviously they don't have to learn anything. But here, during the lockdown, students were still learning through what? Internet. Okay, let's talk about internet. A situation whereby you make a simple statement on Instagram or on social media using a word that is not familiar to someone else. Instead of, I know it's not applicable to everybody, but some people, someone will gladly come in the comment section, oh, what does that mean? I've seen a situation whereby someone asks a question about, I've forgotten, but it's something about fertility. And someone in the comment section, after responding to that particular question or answering her question, she told her, I think it's high time you start making use of your internet for useful purposes, not just for social network. Go to Instagram, you will see, okay, on a few days ago, I saw a popular, a post on, okay, about Kim Kardashian West failing her baby bra exams. And someone said, oh, with all her money, she couldn't even make it. Then those in the comment section told him, oh, sorry, abroad is not Nigeria where you can get away with your money, where you can get anything you want with your money. You work for every damn degree. For every grade you get, you must have worked for it. It's not given free of charge or automatically or just because you're a celebrity. You will see, okay, I think that was on Monday, I saw a popular blog on Instagram carried a post that is quite lengthy. I must confirm that it's quite lengthy. Then someone go to the comment section, or each time you see a lengthy post on Instagram or on Facebook, go to the comment section, you will see someone or more than one person saying, oh, summarize for me, it's too long, I couldn't read it, summarize for me, it's too long. Then someone else chipped in, oh, this is quite lengthy, maybe you could produce it, make it to be a movie. Then you ask yourself, then I remember telling her, tomorrow when you travel to abroad and they tell you your education is not valid, you go begin crying. So people laughed. And then you can imagine someone who couldn't sit down to read a post that wouldn't take more than 3 minutes would rather see a situation whereby you see a situation whereby someone, a graduate of course, you see a situation whereby a graduate or a potential graduate would rather sit down to watch a 2 hours video than would sit down to watch a 2 hours video rather than sit down to read a post that wouldn't take more than 3 minutes. That is to tell you the kind of graduates we produce. Or someone said, okay, so there was a time, I know before our NYSC, someone said Nigerian graduates are unemployable, and you will see people backing. Some people were for him, some people came against him. But in some situations, I don't really blame these people, or rather, here in Europe, I don't really blame them for saying our certificate is invalid. Go to a university, look at how the students dress. When you're here in Switzerland, you see students, they are very simple. Most times in the train, the only thing you can that differentiates a student from others is that they're always reading. You will see them reading. They will just be with their books reading. But in Switzerland, in Nigeria, in fact, what automatically says that someone is a student is their way of dressing. They dress in such flashy manner. Then, okay, I know some people, they say education is the key. Yes, education is the key, but which key are you trying to unlock exactly? They say, oh, education is the only way, is a criteria for a good life. But then good life, is not because of the good life they are talking about is not the good life they hope to work for, but because they say one of the prerequisites to getting a good husband is through education, because nobody wants to marry an illiterate. So they go to school just for the purpose of securing the bag that will come from the man, of course. So in that situation, who do you blame? Do you actually blame the society? Do you blame the government, or you blame the Europeans who say that our certificate is not valid? Okay, come to think of it, you see a situation whereby, but you know the funny thing, those students we often tag on serious, or those who don't come to school until the last day of the, or until few days to the examination day, will come to Europe, and once they have the opportunity to attend the course, you see them graduating, and not just graduating with others, but graduating with flying colors. Like their results will be so outstanding. What does that tell you? Because in Nigeria, they know that they will always find a way to sort themselves out. They follow up with the system. But here in Europe, they know that it's not a matter of you being beautiful, or a matter of you possessing the qualities or the features of a slave queen or a beauty queen, or a matter of you knowing somebody. They know that you have to work for it. So that is to tell you that not because our system has failed us, because our system is not working. So therefore our education is equally rendered invalid. Because if you were to be the judge, you would definitely say, or if your education is valid, or you should apply the knowledge you have acquired from your education to making your system work, to making your society or your country better. Look at the security sector in Nigeria. Look at what is happening in Imo State and other eastern parts of Nigeria. Look at the health sector, total zero. Social or welfare sector, total zero. Whose fault is it? I'm sorry to say that, yes, sometimes when they say our education is invalid, I actually understand them. And I don't blame them. In your own situation, what do you think about this particular video? Do you think what I said, or what I said in this video made sense? Are you for it, or you are against it? Do let me know in the comment section. I will be there responding, and of course I will read and I will respond. So that is it. I think I've said enough for this video. You can equally add other points in the comment section, and I'll definitely see you all in my next video. And please, I'm still begging, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please do me well to hit the subscribe button. I'll really appreciate it. Share this video, comment, like, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.